I used to believe that if I truly showed up as myself, unfiltered, unapologetic, real, people would leave. I thought I'd be too much, too loud, too opinionated, too weird, too something. I convinced myself that fitting in, keeping the peace, and making other people comfortable was more important than being fully me. And if you've ever held yourself back because you were afraid of what people might think, this episode is for you. Standing in who you really are will change your relationships, but not in the way you fear. By the end of this episode, you're going to see exactly what happens when you stop pretending, stop filtering, and start living as your real self. Let's get into it. Hey there, I'm Melanie, and if you're new here, welcome to my space where we break free from conditioning, we reclaim our power, and we build lives that feel like ours. And part of that process is unlearning the fear of being seen, because somewhere along the way, we got the message that if we showed up as our full selves, we'd be rejected, that people would leave, that we'd be alone. So instead, we started playing small. We filtered our words. We made ourselves more digestible. But at what cost? That's what we're unpacking today. The real impact of standing in your truth and why it's actually the best thing you could do for yourself and your relationships. So what really happens when you start standing in your truth? Well, number one, some people will leave. And honestly, that's a good thing. Yes, some people will fall away when you stop performing for their comfort. And I know that sounds scary, but the people who only liked you when you were playing a role that they had in their head, they were never meant for you. They hold a version of you in their head that isn't you, and there's no way that you could live up to that. The relationships that only worked when you were shrinking were built on something false. The spaces that only felt safe when you were silent were never actually safe. Losing people is painful, but losing yourself to keep them is even worse. The second thing is that the right people will see you more clearly. For every person who drifts away, there are people who will move closer. People who will finally see the real you and think, oh, there they are. Because let's be real, how can your real people find you if you're hiding? If you're filtering every part of yourself to be more likable, more agreeable, more acceptable, you're attracting people who like the mask and not the real you. There is nothing more freeing than being surrounded by people who love you exactly for who you are. No performance, no pretending, just you fully seen. So what's one part of yourself that you've been hiding that you're ready to embrace? Number 3, you build real confidence, not the fake kind. For so long, I thought that confidence meant being liked, being accepted, fitting in. But real confidence has nothing to do with how people see you. Real confidence is saying what you mean without over-explaining, taking up space without apologizing for it, and knowing that you are enough, whether people approve or not. And the best part is, the more you stand in your truth, the less you care about who stays and who goes. When you're truly at peace with yourself, external validation stops running your life. If you've been afraid that standing in your truth will push people away, let this be your sign. The people who are meant for you will stay. The ones who aren't will go, and that's a blessing. It's like the trash took itself out. So comment below, what's one part of yourself that you are reclaiming? Share this episode with someone who needs to hear this today, and subscribe for more no bullshit content on self-trust, personal power, and breaking free. If you're watching this on Substack, you're already in the right place. Stick around for deep dives, exclusive content, and practical tools to step fully into your power. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple, come hang out with us on Substack, where I go even deeper into these topics. The link is in the description, and I would love to see you there. And remember, you weren't put here to fit into anyone else's expectations. You were put here to be you, fully, loudly, and unapologetically. So go stand in your truth. The right people will find you, and the wrong people will leave, and you will be okay. You've got this.